What's going on, Z Nation? Zaid here on ZSPN. And today, guys, I'm going to be talking about the Broncos as concerns today's NFL opening day. The Broncos just went up against the Seattle Seahawks tonight. Guys, they just went out there and played great football. I mean, guys, from both sides, okay? From the offense, from the defense. Let's give some credit out there to the Seattle Seahawks as well. They went out there and played very well, but at the end of the day, the Denver Broncos came up with a win, 27-24. Guys, let's just get right into it. I mean, it is much different now than what it was these last couple of years, these 2 years that the Broncos had with the offense and the defense. I mean, not so much on the defense, but most of the time on the offensive side. I mean, you can really tell from today's game that the offense went out there and just played their ass off. I mean, they have really went out there and just competed very well against this Seattle's defense. I mean, from the quarterback, from the running backs, from our wide receivers, even our offensive linemen, which half the time throughout the years of the Broncos, they have not been on their A game for these last couple of years, and especially during their times with the Peyton Manning days and also with maybe Tim Tebow days. I mean, the list goes on. I mean, you can really tell from this offensive Broncos team that they have improved, and they have added some assets to that team that can really compete in the NFL and against some really high prize defensive teams in the NFL. Let's just get right into the Pacifics. Case Keenum, guys, I have to really say, even though it's just only week one, Case Keenum really shows that the Broncos really needed a veteran quarterback, just somebody that can really lead a team to victory, and that's basically what went down. Sure, he only had maybe 3 interceptions, but at the end of the day, he had his IQ and just really knew how to throw the ball at the right time. And it was just a much different vibe, much different situation that the Broncos had in the past with, Trevor Siemian, Brock Osweiler, and at one point, Paxton Lynch. And that just really shows, guys, that the Broncos needed a veteran quarterback to work well with our wide receivers like Demaryius Thomas, Emmanuel Sanders, which, by the way, he went out there tonight and balled out. I mean, he really just handled it as that veteran 31-year-old. I mean, you can really tell by the way he was playing, he does not look like he was 31. He looks maybe like 26 or 25 years old. I mean, the guy just really was all over the place and just catching those balls and just really catching those, going to the touchdowns, and just really going out there and just balling out. And that also has to do with our quarterback, Case Keenum. And I just think that by the Broncos pickup from Case Keenum, you can really tell that he can really lead the team to wins and, having great chemistry with our offensive linemen, and especially with our wide receivers. Our running back positions, guys, you can really tell that it has been improved tremendously. Okay, throughout the years, we have been struggling to find a great running back to really lead in yardage and also with run games and to touchdown rushes. And guys, I just have to really say the Broncos did their homework and got a great running back class. I mean, from Royce Freeman, you also have Devontae Booker, but at one point, you know what, guys, we have Royce Freeman. You know what, he can really just handle his own and just really go in attack mode. And I just really have to say, guys, there is one player from the running back position really stepped up his game and just really making a name for himself, and that is Philip Lindsay, a undrafted rookie from 2018 that the Broncos picked up. He is a native from Colorado and went to school in Colorado. And you know what, guys? He's just really making a name for himself and showing his state that he can really go out and be a great running back for the Denver Broncos, the team that he loves and the city that he loves. And I just really have to say, guys, he is doing very well. I mean, not only, rushing for a touchdown in his first career, but you know what, guys, he's just showing a lot of chemistry out there and just showing the speed and the agility that he can really go out and just really dominate in this league. And I just really can't wait to see more out of Philip Lindsay. So I just really hope that he just keeps that momentum, and just maybe some point some people will just look at him and say, you know what, maybe he deserves a offensive rookie of the year. I mean, you never know, guys. It's all up in the air. It's too early, I know, but we really have to say, guys, it is tremendously exciting to see that the Broncos really improved on their running game, and I just really can't wait for more. Let's just get on to our wide receivers. Our wide receivers, guys, I really have to say they have really changed their career around. I mean, for these past maybe 2 years now, they haven't been really living up to their potential. There's some situations when it came to quarterbacks, and I know Broncos country really understood that the quarterbacks were the reason that our wide receivers like Demaryius Thomas and Emmanuel Sanders have not been living up to their potential of that veteran wide receiver combo. But I really have to say, guys, by adding Case Keenum, they have really been reborn. What the Denver Broncos head coach Vance Joseph says I believe in a recent interview that he had before the game ever started, that our veteran wide receivers are just really appreciating Case Keenum as that captain, their leader, and just showing a lot of leadership as that quarterback that they've been missing since probably Peyton Manning. So I just really have to say, guys, our wide receivers are doing very well, especially Emmanuel Sanders. I mean, the amount of excitement that the Bronco country has been really been appreciating so far with Emmanuel Sanders and DT has really been overwhelming, and I just really can't wait for more games to come out of these great wide receivers that we have. So I just really can't wait to see. Them really going out and just play ball for us. So let's get on to the defensive side. Now, guys, I really have to say our defense has never been better. I mean, they have continuing to show that they are the same defensive team from 2015. Yeah, I know there's some changes, but we really have to see that the defensive players are intact. I mean, from Von Miller, guys, he has 3 sacks in the game. I mean, talk about the commitment and the dedication of Von Miller. I mean, not just having 3 sacks also, but forcing a fumble for a return for the Broncos, I mean, at one point in the game. So it's so overwhelming how our defense has been the same probably since 2015, but today's game was just that sort of similarity to the 2015 defensive team. I know it's too early to tell, but I just really can't wait for more out of this defensive team, and especially from our young defensive players like Bradley Chubb, which, by the way, guys, he also had a assist sacked, but at the end of the day, I really see him probably going out there and just continuing to be a great defensive end, and I just really can't wait to see him stack some more sacks in his resume. So just really can't it's so overwhelming how this team played tonight. I mean, they have been going out and just really competing especially against this really good Seattle Seahawks team. Especially their defensive end. We could really tell by the Seattle offense that they have been struggling because of our Broncos defense. So I just have to say, guys, it is just a great example how this team can really play well throughout the weeks of game day, to see how this team and this chemistry can really be in effect if they just focus and put their minds together and just really go in attack mode and just win us some games. And like it's just been a long time coming for Broncos country, and it's just really great to see how this team can really go out and just really play great football. I mean, it really shows, guys, that finally Broncos football has returned to Denver, Colorado. So, guys, please comment down below. Give me your thoughts and your opinions. What is the type of moments that you guys saw from the Broncos game that just really jumped out at you and said, you know what, this is the Broncos are just going to get even more bettered throughout the years. So, guys, I just want to know your thoughts and your opinions. Please comment down below. Give me your thoughts about this Broncos game. We're right now 1-0, obviously, because it's just the NFL opener today. So I just really can't wait for more games to come from the Broncos. And it's just going to be really great to see how the chemistry between both sides from offense and defense will do when it comes to playing against some high-prize NFL teams. So, guys, comment down below, like, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you all in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Go Broncos! And, guys, if you are still looking for anything Broncos talk, Broncos news, this channel's for you guys to hear about my thoughts, my opinions about anything Broncos related. So, comment down below, like, subscribe. See you all in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Go Broncos. Peace.